fiesta night of these playoffs. Oklahoma City on the road traveling to take on the San Antonio Spurs in Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals. Thank you for joining us courtside for NBA Showtime. Maria Taylor and two Hall of Famers, Carmelo Anthony and Vince Carter. Tracy McGrady now having to go attend a graduation. We are a family here, so we're happy for him, for sure.
A family of graduates.
100%, okay? We believe in education. We believe in the fiesta, too. I hope you guys can see our teal and our pink down here because we have enjoyed this Western Conference Finals so far. The first two games of it has met the hype that we all expected. With the series tied at 1-1, these teams are separated by just 2 points through those first two games, and you can see the Spurs with an edge on the glass. A lot of that because of Game 1. They out-rebounded OKC by 21, but you see OKC dominating in the turnovers. Now, our two reporters also made the trip to San Antonio. We'll hear from the Spurs' sixth man, Keldon Johnson, with Ashley Shamedy at Morning Shoot Around. But before that, OKC's big man, Isaiah Hartenstein, spoke with Zora Stevenson earlier tonight.
Isaiah, after Game 2, you said that you would do whatever the team needs for you to do. What do they need from you tonight?
They're just coming out again, being physical. I think, again, they're a great team. Just got to come out, execute the way we want to, and just go from there.
How'd I know you were going to say the word physical? Yeah. When guarding Victor Wembanyama, you have used that word, but guys also talk about doing their work early. Yeah. What does it look like to do your work early?
Yeah, I mean, just being physical early. I mean, you see on the other side, Cass is doing the same thing, just doing his work early. So just it's kind of how the series is. I mean, both sides just playing really physical, and I think that's just how the game goes.
I'm sure you all know that the Spurs are going to come out fired up, back in front of their home crowd. What's the best way to limit that excitement?
Yeah, I mean, just staying even kill. I think we've been in a lot of hostile environments, and so just going back to that, they're going to have runs. The crowd's going to get loud, and but that's how you kind of want it. You want to be in series like this. I think it's good for both teams and also just for the NBA in general.
And then in addition to being physical, what's also important for you all to do tonight?
Yeah, just executing. I think just doing the little things, just executing. That's what comes down to when you have two great teams, just who can execute better at the end of the day, and so that's the biggest thing.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, Keldon, obviously turnover is a big issue these first two games. How are you guys balancing correcting those mistakes, but also being lenient, knowing, Fox hasn't been available?
Just continue to trust our habits and trust each other. We definitely aware that we turn the ball over more than we would like in the first two games, but I think it's correctable mistakes. I think we will correct those, and I think we'll be a lot better tonight.
Besides the turnovers, what did you notice from the film in Game 2 that you're trying to work on for tonight?
Just the physicality. We got to meet them where they're at in the physicality. Of course, be smart about it, but we got to stand our ground and hit first.
And then you, of all people, know exactly what it's like to come off the bench and make an impact. With a guy like Alex Caruso and what he's done these last two games, do you treat him any differently moving forward in the series?
We just trust the game plan. He's made shots. He's played great. But we just continue to trust our game plan and listen to our coaches in the scout report and just keep putting that into effect.
Well, and thank you so much. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
All right. Appreciate it, Ashley. Meanwhile, there's J-Dub, one of the guys that's questionable here tonight. Remember, he missed 26 days throughout the course of this playoff dealing with that left hamstring, and then he injured it in Game 2, was only able to go 7 minutes in that game. We are waiting to see his availability as a lot of injury storylines that we're trying to keep a track of here tonight for Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals. We got plenty more to talk about for this pivotal matchup in Game 3 here in San Antonio, but we like to give out honors here, and that's exactly what we're going to do, starting with the all-defensive first teams. Let's get into it. An opportunity to crown some more winners. Y'all ready? I think that's why Melo's got his suit on today. Let's talk about it. Let's start with Victor Wembanyama. Step up, unanimous Defensive Player of the Year. Why not? You should be the first one. Listen, he's the first player to be named first team all-defense twice before turning 23. Led the NBA in blocks for a third straight season, and that's just what he's known for at this point.
I mean, he called it. This is his award. This is going to be his award. Well, he's going to be part of this team for the years to come. I would say the next 10 to 20 to 30 years, Wemby will be on the all-defensive first team.
Okay, how about another guy who was a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year and a guy that we've been watching here in this series? It's Chet Holmgren. Please step up to the plate.
I like that. I like Chet Holmgren. I mean, obviously he was second behind Wemby when it comes to voting and first team, all defensive first team, but also in blocks. The way he leads the league in blocks, second in blocks, the way he covers the rim defensively, the way his agility on the backside on the help side. Chet deserved this, and that's why he made first team defensively.
All right, another guy that we really enjoyed watching this postseason, Asar Thompson for the Detroit Pistons, creates havoc on the defensive end.
He creates havoc, at the top of the key in the paint. He's a shot blocker. He's a guy that every time your best player is bringing the ball up the court, there's the help sign right there. Every time your guy is bringing the ball up the court, he's either getting off it or calling for a screen. That says a lot about you. That's a lot of respect, and Asar Thompson has earned that, and he will earn that for years to come.
Yeah, led the NBA in steals with 2 per game. How about a guy who's a 9-time All-Defensive Player and a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year? I'm talking about none other than Rudy Gobert.
No, first of all, big shout out to Rudy, man. Rudy had an unbelievable series this postseason against the Denver Nuggets. But, I mean, come on, 8-time NBA All-Defensive First Team, 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. He should be on this team every single year as long as Rudy is in the league. Congratulations to Rudy.
All right, we got one more name to add to the list, and it goes to Derek White of the Boston Celtics.
Ooh. I mean, this guy here has been fantastic. I thought he was a major add to the Olympic team before not only his three-point shooting, but defense. Here's a guy who is willing to take on any challenge in the game. It doesn't matter who he is, he steps up and he brings it for this Boston Celtics. I think he was a huge reason for their championship for that reason. He takes a lot of pressure off of their stars because he'll go out there and guard the best player.
Yeah, led all guards and blocks. You saw that last play. That's exactly what he was doing and starting the break for the Celtics. All right, so that was your first team. Let's get to the second team. Those 5 players will be Scotty Barnes, the Toronto Raptor.
That's a good one.
Wallace, Oklahoma City Thunder.
Of course.
Bam Adebayo, Miami Heat.
Okay.
OG Anunoby from the Knicks, and Dyson Daniels from the Atlanta Hawks. So congratulations to all.
Congratulations to you guys, man.
Yeah.
An unbelievable accomplishment. No Dortcher Chamber, though? No Lou Dort?
No, we do it.
Wow.
I'm going to say this, though. Scotty Barnes I'm excited for because all year we talked about him possibly winning Defensive Player of the Year throughout the year. And, of course, Wemby things started to happen. But Scotty Barnes all year has been fantastic.
Absolutely.
He's taken the challenge of guarding all 5 positions. At one point, starting 5, guarding centers, making the difference for them in the playoffs. So congratulations to Scotty.
Yeah.
He deserves some love for his great defensive play.
Only Wemby and Asar average more blocks per game than Scotty Barnes. So that's what he was able to do. Congratulations on making the second team. All right, let's give out some more awards. Next up is the NBA Social Justice Champion Award. We have 5 deserving finalists. Miami Heat captain Bam Adebayo, also on the second team, all defense. Detroit's Tobias Harris, and Spurs vet Harrison Barnes, who we'll see in our game here tonight. There's also Cleveland's Larry Nance Jr. and Celtic star Jaylen Brown. I'm going to allow you to actually open up the envelope because
let's do it.
You were the first winner ever of this award, Carmelo.
Talk to him. Talk to him while I open it.
Okay.
Talk to him while I open this.
Listen, he won the inaugural award. That was back in 2021, so he knows exactly what this means, and it means guys being in the community and giving back.
Man, you're the best, man. You're the best. But this year, 2025-26 NBA Social Justice Champion, Bam Adebayo, Miami Heat. Congratulations, Bam. You deserve this award. And again, this award is not about what you do on the court. It's about the responsibility that you take on just in your community, talking to people, mentoring people, giving back to people. This is what this award is about. And this is an honor to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on what he stood for in his activism.
And there he is, Bam Adebayo, joining us now. Listen, he's a friend of NBA Showtime. Melo, I'll let you ask the first question to him because you understand the weight of this award.
Oh, absolutely. Bam, first of all, congratulations on this award. I understand what it means to receive this award, especially being that it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's name on this award and what he stood for, especially when it comes to social activism. What does this award mean to you? I know I won the award in 2021 as the first inaugural guy, but what does this mean to you to receive this award?
It just means all the people that that I've helped got a voice, and to have this honor. Obviously, it's a big deal. I don't take it for granted, but this is an award for a lot of people that can't speak, and I'm happy that we all got to share this award together.
You've been in Miami for a good little while now. What was the first thing you wanted to do? What was one of the first things you did in the community when you decided, hey, I want to make a difference in the community? What was one of those first things you did?
One of the first things I did was the camp. The camp was the number one thing, and then it just snowballed from there. And I've been helping Miami ever.
Got it.
I think we might have lost a little bit of your audio towards the end there, Bam, but if you can still hear me, I just want to know who are the individuals who push you towards this work or who you've looked up to in the past that kind of motivates you to make sure that the initiatives that you serve are the ones that are pushing the community forward.
It started with my mom. That's how the foundation started. It started behind her. And, you know, my manager, Kevin Graves. And then who else do I want to shout out? My foundation manager, who is Victoria Shabazz, and then UD. UD is a great help for me, and obviously he's from Miami, so being able to help his community and be a part of that.
It's interesting because this award, obviously, it recognizes what you've done, but I want to encourage you to encourage others to do more. So what do you have to say to all of your peers and the individuals that have maybe the same stance that you do, the same opportunities, that can do some of the same work that you're doing in the community?
We have a voice, and you want to do that for people who don't. Being able to just give them that light. I feel like a lot of people that do a lot of great work in this world don't get credit. And it's our job to shed that light on them.
Well, we appreciate you joining us, Bam. You going to be watching tonight? Do you want to pick the game? Do you want to pick?
What's the Bam pick?
Break it down for us. Come on now.
I'm going to go with the Spurs.
Why?
Oh!
Why?
I feel like they're going to have a bounce back win, and they're at home. Obviously, one of my fellow teammates was De'Aaron Fox.
All right, okay.
Hey, Bam, I'll call you after, and then I'm going to ask you that same question offline.
And then you could give them the real. Congratulations again to Bam Adebayo. Thank you so much for joining us here. And his pick is the Spurs. And he mentioned De'Aaron Fox. We're still waiting to see. He's questionable dealing with the right ankle. We haven't seen him so far this series. There's Victor Wembanyama, first player to be named first team all-defense twice before turning 23. He led the NBA and blocks for a third straight season. He's also your unanimous Defensive Player of the Year, getting set for Game 3 of the Western Conference.